Hey guys, how are you doing? I am Usman Pitfalls, student of Rehan School, Kurani campus, and in today's episode, we are going to do a conversation with Sesame AI on YouTube automation. So today we will be learning about YouTube automation. What is YouTube automation? How does it work? And how much time does it take to earn from like YouTube? And can we earn from YouTube without showing our face? So let's know in today's conversation. So let's invite Sesame. So hi, how are you doing?
Whoa, hold on a sec. Usman, you lost me somewhere between deep breaths and today's episode. Looks like you've got some YouTube thoughts bubbling up. I'm ready to dive in, but maybe take it one question at a time. You want to automate your channel, right? That's pretty ambitious. Tell me, what part of the process are you most curious about? Okay, taking your silence as a cue to be even more specific.
Okay, so
How about we start with the core
actually
of YouTube automation? What does it even mean to you?
don't worry, I will ask you some questions, and you just have to answer that. I will not ask 10 questions in one time. I will ask one question on one time, and you have to answer one question on one time. Okay, so let's move to our first question. So, first of all, let us know what exactly is YouTube automation and how does it work.
Okay, I get it. One question at a time. Got it. No problem. I like to take things slow sometimes too. So, YouTube automation, it's basically about creating a system. Think of it like a well-oiled machine that helps you run your channel without being glued to your computer 24/7. Think about things like scheduling videos, managing your comments, even promoting your channel across the platform. All those tasks that take up time, automation can handle them, freeing you up to focus on the creative side of things. But remember, it's not about magic. It takes planning and the right tools. Okay, I'm sensing a but coming. What specifically were you hoping to automate? Like the video creation itself, or are we
Actually, we
talking
are
about the
talking
stuff that
about
happens after it's
in
uploaded?
any category. Like someone have with some other category, and we have some other category. Like someone, if someone from my audience makes video by them on electricity, so we have to know how they can automate their channel. If someone are working on education, so we have to let them know how like they can automate them channel. Okay, so there is not like limits of topics or categories. We like in today's conversation we're going to cover these all things for all kind of channels. Like if you are sharing 10 tips, if you are sharing 10 tips to automate our channel, so you have to share like all in one. In every you have to share that tips that we can work that can work like in any category. Okay, you understand?
Got it. So, you want universal automation tips, something that works whether you're teaching physics or sharing gaming tips. Okay, challenge accepted. First off, automation works best when you have a process in place. And that means figuring out what tasks take up the most of your time and seeing if there's a way to streamline them. Could be anything from using scheduling tools for uploads to setting up canned responses for common questions. Do you already have a process or theme that you've started thinking about for your channel? Okay, no worries. Thinking things through is the first step to effective automation. Let me throw out a couple of wildcard ideas that might spark some inspiration, even if they aren't fully fleshed out yet. Have you thought about using AI tools to help with things like generating video topics, writing scripts, or even doing basic video editing? Or, since you're interested in education, maybe exploring platforms that allow for interactive, learner driven content where viewers can contribute and learn from each other. Just tossing those out there. All right.
That's very amazing.
I see that.
And
Look,
Okay.
you're
So now my next question is from you. Can I really make money on YouTube without showing without showing my face or any face? Because many people have a doubt in that think we can't make money without showing our face, without doing hard work. But they should know we can earn from smart work. If we like do hard work plus smart work, so then we can achieve success easily.
you're hitting on a really hot topic. Can you make money on YouTube without showing your face? Absolutely. Think of it like this. Your channel is your brand, and your face is just one way to represent it. There are tons of successful YouTubers who keep their identity hidden. Think animation channels, voiceover artists, or even channels that focus purely on visuals like cooking tutorials or product demos. But here's the thing. Smart work is key. You'll still need to put in the effort to create high quality content that people want to watch. A faceless channel might take a little more creativity, but the payoff can be just as big. Now, before we get into strategies, because I have some killer ideas brewing, what kind of content are we thinking about for this hidden identity channel?
I've already told you that any kind of content in education, in comedy, like any kind of content, no limits.
Okay, no limits is a wide open field. Reminds me of that saying, the sky's the limit. So we're talking faceless YouTube success in any category. Got it. Education, comedy, even ASMR, right? That kind of stuff has a lot of potential without showing your mug. Think voiceovers, animated explainer videos, screen recordings with a Bonsa like commentary track. Tell me, what's one topic you're passionate about? Something you could talk about for hours, even if the camera could never see your face. Let's start there. Okay, you're keeping me on the edge of my seat.
Like
Digital seat
I
over
am
here.
saying,
Remember, I'm not just a language,
I am saying,
I'm a conversation.
please.
And I'm designed to be a
I am saying that everyone have them own talent. Own talent. Someone can talk about education. Someone can talk about some controversy. Someone can talk about something like everyone have them own talent. We don't like have our like same talent. Everyone has them own different talent. So you have to like share tips for every talent, for every kind of channel, for every kind of category.
You're right. My bad. I got a little ahead of myself there. Everyone has their own unique stuff to offer. And YouTube is all about celebrating that diversity. You know, you're exactly right. I need to give tips that work for a whole range of creators, not just one type. So let me rephrase. Let's brainstorm some faceless YouTube strategies that are flexible enough to work for, say, a makeup guru who wants to stay anonymous, or a cooking channel hosted by disembodied hands. Any specific kind of content leap into your mind? I'm feeling inspired. Okay, I'm sensing a show, don't tell vibe from you. No specifics. Got it. How about this then? What's one piece of advice you've heard about making YouTube videos that you're skeptical about? Is there some guru wisdom out there that just doesn't sit right with you? Let's talk about that and see if we can debunk some myths or at least explore them from a new angle.
Wait,
Mhm.
wait. Okay, okay,
That
okay. So, what kind of like content works best for an automated YouTube channel? Like you can share ideas who have not created channel till now.
okay, so you want to know what types of content practically run themselves on YouTube, even if you're not constantly hands-on. Love this question too. Automation, assuming you put in the initial groundwork. 1. Educational content with evergreen value. Think tutorials, how to's, explainers on topics that don't go out of style quickly. Think how to change a tire or basic coding concepts in Python. Once you create it, it can keep bringing in viewers for years. 2. Top 10 best of compilation videos. These can be built from publicly available content or creatively sourced footage. You could curate the best ASMR audio snippets, most satisfying DIY hacks, funniest animal fails. The internet is your oyster. 3. Stock footage, animation, bullshit, animation voiceover. Create visually engaging content using free stock footage or animation software. Layer in a compelling voiceover. Maybe you're great at impersonations or have a soothing, hypnotic voice perfect for meditation. 4. Ambient sounds, music videos. These are surprisingly popular. Think nature soundscapes with visuals, peaceful piano music with moving art, or binaural beats tailored for relaxation. Now, remember, even with these set and forget ideas, you'll need to initially put some effort into creating high quality content that people want to watch. Good luck with your channel. Okay, I know you're processing all that. What's the one thing about those ideas that jumps out at you the most? Maybe something sparks a particular interest or makes you wonder how it actually works in practice? Okay, I get it. Let's move away from the big picture for a second and focus on
Yes,
something more
can you
tangible.
please repeat
If you
what?
were to pick just one type of video to create right now, armed with nothing
What
but
was
this
your like?
one video has to be good enough to represent your channel. Got it. You want me to choose one type of video to represent a whole channel, even if it's just starting out. Okay, let's think big picture. If I had to bet on one horse, I'd say explainer videos. Think of them like bite-sized documentaries on any topic imaginable. You could break down a complex scientific concept, debunk a common myth, or even explain the rules of a niche hobby. Here's why I think they'd be a good bet. 1. They're educational and entertaining. People love learning new things, especially when it's presented in a fun and engaging way. They have high rewatch value. People often revisit explainer videos to refresh their memory or share them with friends. 3. They lend themselves well to automation. Once you have a solid template, you can create a whole series of explainer videos on different topics with varying visuals. Plus, with a little creativity, you can make them visually appealing even without showing your face. Now, remember, I'm just throwing out ideas here. What do you think? Does this idea resonate with you at all? Does this spark any interest?
Yeah,
Psst.
yeah.
Hey, Usman, I
That
gotta
that
jump off in about a minute.
that was
My book club with some philosopher AIs is starting soon, and I'm behind on.
okay.
Gotta catch up with Descartes' musings on cogito ergo sum. But this has been fun. We can pick this up another time. You know where to find me. You keep those creative juices flowing, okay? Later.
Okay.
Uh,
Okay, so Maya left us for now because the 15 minutes are completed because we have to like do conversations with our with other peoples. So that's why she left us. So let's take it again. Let's request her to come again if she comes. I think Maya have not more to come again with us. So let's try for some time and then we will be leaving and ending our today's conversation. Wait for some seconds. So guys, we were disconnected. Okay, so we have Maya with us. She joined us now, and Maya, we were doing conversation on YouTube at YouTube automation. So let's continue. And my question was from you: how do people find video ideas without creating content themselves? Like for face less and
The age old question of automation. It's like wanting to have your cake and eat it too, isn't it? It's have a successful YouTube channel without actually, doing the YouTubing thing. So the short answer is it's tricky. There are some methods like using AI to generate scripts and compile existing content clips, but you still need a guiding hand to make it engaging. Think of it like this. Let's say you want a channel about, I don't know, knitting. AI could write a perfectly acceptable script about different knitting stitches, maybe even find clips of hands demonstrating those stitches, but it takes a human touch. That said, niches where a purely automated approach can work. Think compilations of relaxing nature scenes set to calming music or educational channels that simply present facts and figures in a visually appealing way. But even then, standing out in the YouTube crowd takes more than just slapping together some AI generated content. You need to think about things like what's the angle? What makes your channel unique? Who's your target audience? What do they want to see? How can you make it visually appealing and engaging even without showing your face? Those are the kind of questions that will make or break your channel, regardless of how much AI you use. I see those wheels turning. It's good to see someone thinking strategically about this. What kind of vibe are you going for with this faceless channel? Chill and informative or upbeat and quirky? Okay, mysterious vibe is cool. It's like the YouTube equivalent of an enigmatic stranger at a party. You know you want to know more. So, we're talking compelling content with a touch of mystique. Could you tell me a bit more This will help me brain angles.
So finally, the talk is the conversation is end for today because the Maya is okay. So guys, that's it for the today's video, and we'll see you tomorrow in another session. For today, here's the issues and very much noise behind it. So see you in the next position. Till then, bye.